Housing market in the UK. We all think it's going to go down. We know that there are pressures on prices, and however, RightMove have just said that house prices are still going up and demand is high. This is going to be controversial. Hi everyone, my name is Simon Mishevich from Optimize Accountants, and in this video we're going to be talking about the RightMove House Price Index report that is for October 2022. Now, I've just done a video for Nationwide, and I've also seen a lot of statistics that say that house prices are actually going down. It'll also be interesting to get your views. Please do not shoot the messenger. I know there's going to be lots of people saying I don't know what I'm talking about. I am just relaying information here, but I want to get your feedback, so please do drop in your comments. It'll be interesting to know your views. They are important to this channel, and I will engage back with you with my thoughts as well. You can get the reports by looking at the URL in the video above, so you can just pause this video, get that URL, or indeed the video description box below. Just click on the link there and you can get the full report. Before I go on though, I want to reiterate the point of national statistics of the ONS, who said in their report, the latest report, which is always the lag, that's always behind, for August, they talked about house prices being 296,000, which is the biggest house prices in history. So there is a lot of growth in the UK housing market up to this point in time. But of course, we want to see the latest information, and that's what we rely on place like RightMove to provide. But this is the controversial bit, because in October they're saying that house prices are still going up. I've put TBC there because I really wanted to know what you think that if the housing market is going up. We're looking at November, December, and will house prices still go up? I can't see it personally, but they have reported that. So it'd be interesting to see what your views are of this report. By the way, if you're looking for a buy-to-let mortgage, then make sure you look at the QR code just above me, or to the left of me, I should say, or right of me, depending on which it is. But have a look at that QR code if you are looking for a buy-to-let mortgage. So let's have a look at the monthly asking price changes. So you can see there that house prices, what they were saying is increased by 0.9%, which is actually higher than September, much higher than, of course, than August when it had a collapse. And they did put that down to seasonal fluctuations as opposed to the reference of the financial instability of the United Kingdom. So 0.9%, that's the controversial bit, because I'm seeing a lot of other measures that are saying house prices are going down. What are your thoughts about that house price going up by 0.9%? I'll be really interested to see your views. Please do not shoot the messenger. I've just said that before, but please do not shoot me. It's only just relaying information I see from RightMove, which you can see for yourself. Just going to pick up some of the snippets here. The RightMove has said the average house price property coming to market price by 0.9%. By the way, we talk about asking price as opposed to the actual sell prices, so that could be quite different, of course. This month to a new record of 371,158, which is a lot higher than what the ONS have said, as shortages of property for sale continue to underpin prices. That's really, again, another controversial point. People are saying we're in recession. I can see we're in recession, and therefore surely that means there's people with less money to buy property, which is a significant investment, don't you think? Again, your thoughts in the comments box below, please. They continue. There is little sign of a downward price pressure on existing properties for sale. The number of homes seeing a reduction in the month creeps up by 2% to 23%, which is still an increase, but not significant, is what they're saying. By the way, if you're looking as a buy-to-let property investor, some tax advice, there is a QR code just there, and the link in the video description box below. And again, just reiterate the point, if you're looking for a buy-to-let mortgage, feel free to use a QR code, or the link will be in the video description box as well. RightMove continues to say only 3.1% of sales agreed have fallen through in 2 weeks since the mini budget. So this is pretty recent data that they're showing, which is in line with 3% over the same 2 weeks during 2019. So they're not seeing significant increases in dropouts. I think when people have committed to buying a house, they are continuing to go and push that ahead. Agents reports that buyers are rushing to complete before their low fixed rate mortgage offers expire. Now, we know that mortgage interest rates are going to go up. There's often a lag with the Bank of Interest Rates. Normally, the mortgage rates do not increase straight away. There is a bit of a period of time to say, well, can we afford to keep it as it is, or do we need to increase these rates? The news on the streets is the fact that mortgage interest rates will indeed have to increase for buy-to-let investors as well as homeowners. RightMove continues. It is very likely that asking prices will drop in November and December. However, read this. It will be important to distinguish these seasonal price changes from market changes caused by other factors, as in the economy, the inflation, all of those things needs to be considered, but they're saying it could be nothing more than seasonal fluctuation. That's another controversial point because we are clearly seeing the people's views of property prices being different to what it was a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. But what are your views on this matter? RightMove continues. Some buyers are actively having to reevaluate their borrowing options quickly. And while we haven't seen the appetite to buy dwindle too much, some buyers' ability to proceed has been thrown into question. So therefore, you see this uncertainty now creeping in. That being said, demand is still outstripping supply. But I would argue that there's less demand if people are starting to change their mind. So this means, well, that supply is not exceeding, that demand is not exceeding supply. It's going the other way around. So inevitably, therefore, the pressure of house prices will be less, and therefore prices may well drop. But they're not saying that. They're saying the opposite. Again, what are your views? This is RightMove's point, not mine. So please do not say, what do you think you're talking about, Simon? I had a couple of those comments last report, and I have to state that these are not my views.